Hi, my name is Eliza and I'm part of the week 6 group. Question 3, A, B and C. So starting with question A, using an approximate 5% critical value of TC equals 2, what coefficient estimates are not significantly different from 0? So we're just going to get the values from the table that we were given. So the coefficient value is 1.055 and the standard error is 0.266. That means using the t-value equation, we divide those values together and we get 3.9661, which I have rounded up just in the t-values table down here. So according to the question, we reject the null hypothesis if the t-value is greater than tc equal to 2. The table explains that the equation education and education 2 is significantly insignificant from 0, but there is some exception in equation B that education squared is statistically significant from 5% level. So that's seen just here, and then education squared is up there as well. So moving on to question B, restriction of the coefficient of equation A gives equation B using the F test. So the table is really easy to understand. The restriction of coefficient of equation A gives equation B is beta 6 equals 0. So that's seen just there, and then we've got them there as well. But here we're focusing. So that means at the F test value, the null hypothesis, beta 6 equals 0 against the alternative hypothesis, beta 6 is not equal to 0. The restricted and unrestricted sum of squares is calculated as follows, just down here. And the F value test comes out with 1.120 given the values just there based on that equation. So for the t-value testing, the null hypothesis, beta 6 equals 0 against the alternative hypothesis, beta 6 is not equal to 0, is minus 1.058, approximately 1.06, seen just here, which is given on the above t test table, and the 5% level of significance is the actual value less than the critical value 1.962. Therefore, the t-test and the f-test gives the same result. So that's seen just in these two, given the values here and then our values here, regards on those equations. So moving on to question C, I'll just move down the page. What restrictions on the coefficient equation A give equation C? So if you see the table, restrictions of coefficient equation A and equation C is beta 4, 5, and 6 is equal to 0. So we go 4, 5, 6, 4, 5, 6. So this means F test value, the null hypothesis, beta 4, beta 5, beta 6 equals 0 against the alternative hypothesis, at least 1, beta 4, beta 5, beta 6 is non-zero. I've calculated the restricted and unrestricted sum of squares as follows. So that's just here, using the values as before up above. And then it's come out with 16.988. Just there. The p-value is 0.000. And that means the critical value of 5% level of significance is 2.614. Therefore, if the F value is greater than the critical value, and we reject the null hypothesis, and we conclude that at least one coefficient is non-zero. Thank you.